It's tough. Well, I'm part of the system. I'm one of two current board members that hired the superintendent. And as Mr. Williams, I think, alluded earlier, the community asked for certain characteristics of a new superintendent when we went through that hiring process. One was that we had a strong leader with a strong plan for instruction, a strong plan that would be accountable to the public and that would show a transparent process of financial management that was without question. We have seen, I think, students excel and improve in all areas and have reached many of our goals and are now setting new goals and setting a new vision. I think that we have had at least 4 years now of an outside audit that has had no findings in our finance department, so we've done exceptionally well there. And our teachers continue to improve and excel, having over, I think, 10% of our teaching staff now national board certified. We continue to recruit top quality staff, so I would give him an A for these reasons. I think he has accomplished the goals. I think that we do need to improve communication with our staff. And we've established great communication with the community and with our business partnerships. But I think now we need to focus more on implementing a good program and making it better. And hopefully people will, accept the challenge and be part of a team that's growing and producing educated students.
Thank you. Mr. James?
You pick good questions, don't you? With Dr. Holliday, it's just like many of my students. On some of the assignments, they make hundreds, and on some of the assignments, they don't. And so, looking at many of the things Dr. Holliday has accomplished, many things he has made hundreds on. Some of the things with the bond referendum and the work that he did and with the board to get that advertised and communicated and passed, that was an A. In his desire and plans to try and get facilities that are going to meet the needs of our school system and the communities, I think he has done very well in that area. There are some areas, and again, mostly when it comes to teachers and how schools and administrations at various schools in the county and how teachers are dealt with. I think we need some work there on his ability to manage and work with the teachers to get a trust and a respect there. Most teachers that I talk with are fearful to go and to speak. And many times he has told us not to worry, that you can feel open to speak to him. But again, it's a very apprehensive feeling and one that I think we need to heal. It is a part of the relationship that we've got to be able, that the teachers here are going to feel comfortable taking issues to the top.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Reslin?
Well, I think too the communication goes back to that. It's sort of one of the things Dr. Holliday has not lived up to or something, because you know yourself, if you can't communicate with someone, you don't know sometimes just what's going on. He's done a good job in some of the things, but the others, like I say, with that. And some of the teachers, of what I've been told and everything, are fearful to even try to go talk with him. So we need to maybe change that a little bit. He needs to try to have an more open door policy than maybe what he's got. Maybe he has too many people under him that goes and tells him things and won't listen to maybe to the individual that wants to go talk to him. Because from what I've been told, some of the teachers are afraid to go talk to him, that they get recommended for it. Because talked to several teachers, and I've got a letter that this one teacher, she'd been wanting to leave this county, but her husband trying to keep her here because of some of the things that's going on. But he's done some good jobs, I admit that, in building some of the better schools and everything. But some of the things, some of our schools that we maybe tearing down or not using, we could be using them instead of using these mobile homes that they got on the jobs.
Thank you. Mr. Williams?
Having the opportunity to work with Dr. Holliday over the past several years, I think he would even agree there's been times where we've actually bumped heads on certain things. But overall, I'd have to say he's done a wonderful job as a leader. When we first started, as Dr. Cash has stated, when we started looking for a superintendent, there were certain things that we were looking for. We wanted someone that was going to be a strong leader in the community, and Dr. Holliday has been visible in the community. Sometimes I think he's been appreciated, and sometimes he hasn't been. We've also wanted someone that had a plan. When Dr. Holliday first sat down with the board that was in place at that time, he had a plan. He told us exactly where he wanted to see the school system go and how he planned to do it. I watched over the years that the plan has changed a little bit, but for the better. I haven't seen him sidetrack or go in a different direction just simply because different people didn't like the way he was doing it. He did what we felt like was best for the school system. So overall, I'd have to give him an 8.
Thank you. Mr. Stewart?
In regards to communication, speaking personally with Dr. Holliday, I have one good example, and I give him a B on communication. I called him one morning last year and said, I need to meet with you. Can you give me time? He said, I'll stop by your classroom. When's your plan? And such was born Kidsville News, which goes into elementary schools. Met with him, presented this idea. He said, this is a great idea. Write it up, submit it, and we'll get the ball rolling. And so we did. It's been in schools. For test scores, and I'm dividing this up as a teacher would do, test scores I would give a B-. We have success in some areas. Then again, you look at the statistics that came out earlier this year with their 5th and 8th grade science scores, and we're lagging behind very poor counties like Burke County. Alexander's nipping at our heels. We're behind Catawba County in the 5th and 8th grade science scores. So I give a B- in that area. Pay increase at 8. Yeah, pay is going up. We're in good shape. We could use more. Look at gas prices. Look at the economy. You got to even that out. An A in regards to that. As for a vision, somewhere in the area of an A to a B. I would give the A, but I'll speak on why I probably would give them the B on that. Facilities an A. We're doing the best we can. The only thing I question there is can we make do with more with what we've got. Teacher satisfaction from the teachers, D, just barely passing. Dealing with teachers who question things, especially in public. He doesn't merit a passing grade there. And this is coming from someone inside who has seen that and who has heard it from fellow educators. So overall, works out to around a C+.